don't know where to begin, better ask Win.
Shane, very good to see you. Today we are talking through what's changing for retirement in 2024. Inflation and the continued phase-in of the Secure Act mean changes for savers and retirees. We're breaking down the changes and any planning moves that we should consider now. First, higher inflation means higher tax brackets, but this could also mean some opportunities for us to avoid capital gains taxes.
Exactly. So, of course, we see this inflation that's been coming so viciously lately. And of course, what goes along with that is higher tax brackets. So basically what we've seen in the chart here kind of displays it. You can pretty much make a little bit more money before you go into that next bracket. Fairly small changes, but it's a small silver lining to this inflation that we're seeing. And of course, the capital gains tax brackets kind of move along with it. And so you can take advantage of those higher capital gains brackets as well to secure some gains, minimize taxes, maybe to the best of your ability.
Another change here, no RMDs for Roth 401ks. Another reason I know you love Roth so much.
Right, we talked about Roths a lot, but this was kind of a clarification thing that came out from the IRS, and it was a bit of confusion. There was a bit of confusion around this when they first announced these new changes, but they pretty much clarified that, yes, there are no RMDs for Roth 401ks, so good news, just another benefit of a Roth account.
The third change, you and I have chatted about this before, we are now allowed to contribute more to our retirement accounts.
Exactly. So we see a small bump up in the contribution limits for many different types of accounts, particularly the traditional IRA, and the Roth saw a $500 per month bump to the contribution limits. So while everything's going up out there, inflation is going crazy. Again, this is a small benefit to that inflation that we can now put away a little bit more in our Roths for the tax-free benefit and in our traditional IRA accounts.
Change number 4, higher limits for those qualified charitable distributions, a really interesting tax strategy here.
This is a really interesting strategy, actually, especially if you're charitably inclined. You can kind of see this little graphic displays it. So you can take money out of your IRA, typically in the form of an RMD, and send it straight to a charity of your choosing. You're able to satisfy your RMD requirement. And by sending that money straight to the charity, it doesn't trigger a tax upon you. And that's the real benefit of the QCD.
I love that one. It's such a win-win for everybody. All right. And change number 5, higher estate and gift tax thresholds. So for wealthy clients, this is a very unique opportunity before the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act sunsets at the end of 2025.
Exactly. So we're expecting to see some changes end of 2025, first day of January 2026, the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act has sunsetted. So between now and then, take advantage of the current gift tax rules and estate tax rules because they're pretty lenient compared to what we expect to see in the near future.
Right. All right. Clearly some action items we should be considering today. Shane, if somebody would like your help, what's the best way to reach you?
Best way to reach us is by phone or online. Our phone number here at the office is 602-456-1928, or jump on our website, winstonandcompanies.com.
All right. Shane, thank you.
Thanks, Erin.
Got a plan for your retirement, 'cause you know it's just down the road. But if you don't know where to begin, better ask Win.